No Kyle Turris in the morning skate ice. Can you bring us up to speed on his status?
Yeah, he's not playing. Okay. So that's where we're at. So.
Any identification of injury or?
Yeah, it's same nagging stuff as before, but now it needs time to heal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So lineup changes. What can you tell us about who's playing? Who's not?
We got to go back and decide now for if Dito's playing or if we're going with 70.
Okay. I hate to put a percentage on it, but where would you?
Right now, I got 0%. I got to sit down with probably with Crow and talk about our defense. There's a few guys sick, that's why.
Okay.
A few guys banged up and a few guys sick, so I need to talk to Jerry and to see where some guys are and talk to Crow also with the defenseman situation.
I hate to throw these ifs, ands, or whats scenarios at you, but would you be comfortable with Chris DiDomenico playing tonight?
At some point, we knew we'd get him in there, so whether it's early or later, we knew at some point we would need him. So it might be today, it might be tomorrow, but yeah.
Turris out for both games?
Highly likely, yes. Yeah. Maybe the whole trip. So yeah. So we'll see.
What would be, like you said, you'd be comfortable throwing DiDomenico in there? What would be the biggest adjustment? I mean, he's been here for a week skating here.
He's a high hockey sense guy, terrific vision, look left, pass right, is an outstanding power play guy and all that. So I think in terms of the hockey part, the thinking the game, that's not going to be an issue. He's used to the high-end part of that. I think it's the physicality, the size of the players, and the defensive side of the game. That's what he's working on right now. That's the main thing. The rest, I'm 100% sure of what he is, but that is just an adjustment, and that's where he's going to have to prove that he's able to do that right now, or it's going to be later. But so the defensive side of the game and the physical side. What I mean by physical, I don't mean that he's scared to go. Like he's feisty. He's one of those guys, and he's annoying on the ice. Like he's very verbal, let's say, and oh yeah, he's got a side. The other opponent really hates him, so I'm not worried about that. He's very feisty. It's just the physical side in terms of the size of the players, the reach, and all that. He's got to have to get used to small ice surface with bigger players compared to what he was dealing with in Europe. That's what I mean.
It's going to happen when you can't manufacture that.
No, that's that.
Right?
No, that's him having to live it and see how he adjusts to it. So that's throw the guy in the water and he's got to swim.
He was more productive over there than Pyatt, so you expect kind of maybe the same.
Oh yeah. Plus he wasn't playing on a very top team. Like he was playing a team almost by himself down there. I've seen him totally dominate. Like just alone on the ice and kind of doing it all, so I know what he's capable of doing. I mean, this guy was on the top 2 lines at the under 20 when I coached him in Ottawa, and if you look at the names that were there in the top 6 with Tavares and Eberle's and those guys, he was right up there with those guys. So I mean, that's a guy that's just was stalled in his development because he broke his leg at a place where it takes too long. So a wheelchair for a long time, and when it was his moment to do his thing in the American League, he wasn't able to do it. So it's a long road back, but one thing's for sure, he's always had the making of an NHL player. So now it's a question of where he's at in catching up to that, and again that physical part, and the defensive side of the game is different here than it is down there, and he was asked to score goals, he was asked to create space and all that. So it's a different approach, where in the NHL you have to be a two-way guy, you have to. So that's what his adjustment is going to be, where it's going to be for him.
Comfortable to put Zach Smith as a center with Turris out?
Yeah, but he was already taking this face-offs anyway. That's the reason why he was playing with Turris anyways, because Turris wasn't taking face-offs. Tried a bit last game, and it was tough. So now Smitty's just going to keep on taking those face-offs. So we're just going to, Dito probably play on the right wing there. If we go with 11, then we'll bring in Clayson. We'll see what the choice is. But right now I'm comfortable with both. I think it's probably more trying to manage the back-to-back. I hate to do that, but we have to have that in the back of our minds that we're putting all in this game for sure because we want to win this game. Tomorrow we'll deal with tomorrow, but at the same time, I think that number between 11-7 and 12-6 depends on our sick guys and the energy level that we have at different positions. So that's what I got to check now.